Okay, so let's take y equals x squared plus 6x minus 1, and let's put it into vertex form. What's going to happen is I'm going to put the x squared and the 6x together, because that's the part I'm going to make the perfect square from. I go after my magic number, which is going to be 3. But I don't add and subtract 3. I add or subtract the magic number squared. That negative 9 goes on the outside. And this is a perfect square trinomial. And I know that the number that goes here is the magic number. And life is grand. I'm done. Let's do another example. I suggest that you stop the video and you try this one on your own. Stop the video. All right, now let's take it up. It's going to be x squared minus 12x in brackets plus 8. This is the part I want to work with. My magic number is half of 12, which is 6. So it's going to be x squared minus 12x. 6 squared is 36, and minus 36. Notice I always put the plus 1 first. Take the negative 36 outside. And we're going to end up with x minus the magic number, which is 6 squared. And I think that's going to be 28, negative 28. Am I right? I'm looking to my studio audience. They're of no use to me whatsoever. I'm grabbing a calculator, and I'm going to do 8 take away 36, and 28 is grand. Okay, next. This is going to be interesting. What if the number in front of the x squared is not 1? So we want to put this in vertex form. It's going to be y bracket 2x squared plus 120x plus 75. Now remember, if it's going to be in a perfect square trinomial, it has to be x plus your magic number squared. It has to be an x here, which means that if I have a 2x squared, it's not going to factor down to a coefficient in front of the x as 1. So we're going to common factor this part and only this part first. We take a 2 on the outside. That's kind of cool. Now we do everything like we used to. Leave the 2 on the outside. Half of 60 is 30. That's my magic number. So 30 squared is 900. 30 squared, 9,000. Minus 9,000 plus 75. Now, this is the part I need. This is the part I want to take out. It gets multiplied by the 2 and it gets dumped out here. So it's y equals 2, x squared plus 6x plus 9,000. Then it's plus 75 minus 1,800. Is that too many decimals? There we go. So, and I think this should be a 60. There we go. So now it's 2x. The magic number was 30. And it's 18,000. Take away 75. So it's negative 17925. That's exciting. Let's do another one like that. Y equals 3x squared plus 9x plus 7. 3x squared plus 9x bracket bracket plus 7. Take the 3 out. Oh, some of you are going to start saying to me, but I can take an x out as well. Yeah, you could, and that would be common factoring, but we don't want a common factor here. What we want is the x squared to have a coefficient of 1. So you don't common factor out the x. We want that x squared in there. So now it's going to be 3x squared plus 3x. Now the magic number is 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5. That's okay. It's all right. Don't get too upset. 1.5 squared is 2.25. Yeah, that's a number. Deal with it. So 2.25 minus 2.25 plus 7. So it's 3 x squared plus 3x plus 2.25 end bracket. The negative 2.25 gets multiplied by the 3 and dumped out there. So 2.25 times 3 is 6.75. So plus 7 minus 6.75. So our final answer is 3x plus the magic number, 1.5 squared, plus 0.25. And that's awesome. That gives you a vertex of 1.5 comma 0.25. Oh, it's negative. Do not be a number snob. No, these aren't numbers like 5 and 7 and 6. They're 1.5 and 0.25. Give them the respect they deserve. Treat them nicely. There will be no bullying of decimal numbers in this class. We will treat them as equals. Okay, last one and then we're done. What happens if I got a negative? Well, if you've got a negative, I got to get rid of it. So I'm going to put it in brackets. This must be positive 1x squared for me to work with it. It's got to be. So let's take the negative out. We'll common factor it out. Negative 80x. Magic number. Half of 80 is 40. 40 squared is 16,000. Wow. So it's x squared minus 80x plus 16,000. Wow. Minus 16,000. Wow. Minus 100. Okie dokie. This is the part I need. I don't need him in there. So take him out. But he gets multiplied by negative 1. So it's negative 1 x squared minus 80x plus 16,000. Wow. Minus 100 plus 16,000. Wow. And so this becomes negative 1x minus 40, because that's the magic number, squared, plus, oh goodness, 16,000. Wow. Minus 100 equals 15,900. There you go. I got it. Which means that you have a vertex of 40, 15,900. Which means that it opens down because it's negative. And it has a step pattern of over x down x squared. What else do I need to know? Hey, look up here. I know a little bit more. I know that it's going to have a y-intercept of 0, negative 100. So I know quite a bit now to be able to solve this, or get a graph of it at least. Okay guys, I'm done. You need to do worksheet 1, you need to do worksheet 2, you need to do worksheet 3, and you're going to have a quiz on it your next time in class, which is tomorrow. See you soon.